Announcing the National Pride Grant for LGBTQ small businesses. Coming in 2023, this is a cash grant of $1,000 provided to 25 small business founders nationwide, and it's to be used to support their business. And again, it's coming June, Pride Month in 2023. It's brought to us by Founders First CDC. It's a 501(c) nonprofit that really focuses on expansion in diverse founder-led revenue-generating businesses. So listen in. First is Ken Schmidt, CEO of Turning Point Executive Search, and one of the Pride Grant funders tells us about why he has stepped up to help fund this grant.
The Pride Grant itself is such a unique offering out there. I haven't seen that with any other firms that I work with. We do a fair amount of work with private equity firms and family offices, and even some on the VC side. But there's such little focus, if you will, commitment, to underrepresented communities, especially the LGBTQ community. So when I heard about this from Kim, and I had offered to her, gosh, about a year or so ago, in the middle of last year, that if she ever did anything in that community based on my knowledge of what Founders First is doing, to let me know. I'd be happy to be, again, a sounding board or resource and get involved in whatever way I can. And so then she came back around to me, earlier this year and said, hey, we're going to be, launching this new Pride Grant. And I was thrilled. I said, sign me up. I'm happy to be part of it for sure. So as I mentioned, I'm really, we are very committed as a family, my wife and I, and our family as a whole also, to this community. Actually, I'm the father of a trans son. And so seeing, the journey that he's gone through over his 25 years of life, and making that realization, having that realization about the way that he should be living his life and who he truly is out there is really important. And so for me to be able to provide some expertise and financial support to a fund like the Pride Grant, it's very fulfilling, and I feel very fortunate to be involved with it as well.
We also hear from Shaylin Scott, Executive Director of Founders First, and Kim Folsom, Founder, Chairperson, and CEO of Founders First CDC.
Our Pride Grant is the first year that we'll be doing it for the LGBTQ plus community. It will launch in June, and it is designed for business owners that are based in the U.S., 2 to 50 employees that have a for-profit business that identify as LGBTQ.
Hi there. I'm Kim Folsom. I'm the founder and board chair of Founders First CDC. We are a small business growth accelerator focused on helping diverse-led businesses create more value and create jobs by providing them with know-how, resources, coaching, and connections to capital. And I started this after my own journey as a serial tech entrepreneur through 6 companies that I founded over 25 years, and just found that, as a diverse founder, you have a different playbook, and that there's some synergies of diversity as far as under-resourced, underserved, amongst a broad group of diverse folks. So whether you're a woman, person of color, and person of color with regards to Black, Brown, Asian, LGBTQ, veteran, or if you live in a low or moderate income area or do business in a low or moderate income area, you really struggle compared to those that are in major cities, or the mainstream part of the economy. Were invisible. And so it was to create a platform that not only provides these resources, it helps meet companies where they are in a respectful and supportive method, and provides advocacy.
According to the U.S. Chamber of Commerce, there are over 1.4 million LGBTQ-owned businesses in the United States alone. And of this group, the NGLCC, which is the National Gay and Lesbian Chamber of Commerce, estimated in 2017 that its 900 plus LGBT certified members have created over 33,000 jobs and have contributed over 1.7 trillion to the U.S. economy. So listen in as Ken Schmidt and Shaylin Scott expand upon how they see the National Pride Grant furthering these opportunities and helping fuel the growth of LGBTQ businesses moving forward in 2023.
Very open and honest discussion to make sure that we're all on the same page about what it takes to build a diverse organization, right? And how difficult it is for underrepresented communities to be able to find funding to get their company started or to keep it going during rough times. And so my hope for this particular, Pride Fund is that we are able to bring resources, financial resources to these organizations, but also bring them the resources in terms of just talent and knowledge, right? And experience. And, let's talk about what it takes to run a small business. How do you start the business up? What do you outsource? What do you keep inside? How big should your team get? All those different things that, a lot of folks in these communities don't have access to. So that's my maybe lofty goal, but certainly I'm hoping that it really brings a lot more visibility, ongoing visibility, but also that greatly needed support to the community as well.
Businesses are eligible to apply across the country that are for-profit entities. $1,000 for 25 businesses will be awarded, and they can use those funds for anything to support their business, whether it's marketing, whether it is technology, or something to support their business and to help it grow. Everyone can be a force for change by supporting not only this grant, sharing it with your friends and family members, other business owners in your community, partnering with us by signing up for our newsletter, also donating to our cause so we can continue to support more diverse-led small businesses across the country. And you can find out more at www.foundersfirstcdc.org.